The moment this game ended, the entire NFL landscape tilted, because what we witnessed wasn't just a win. It wasn't just a shootout, and it definitely wasn't just another flashy primetime performance. It was a statement so loud, so unapologetic, that it forced everyone watching to confront a reality they've been trying to dodge all season long. Brock Purdy is no longer a nice story, no longer a system quarterback, no longer a placeholder surrounded by talent. He walked into that Sunday night spotlight, stared down the league's most hyped young quarterback on the other sideline, absorbed every ounce of pressure, and walked out having delivered one of the most ruthless, surgical, and emotionally dominant performances of the entire NFL season. 5 total touchdowns. 5. Against a Bears team that came in swinging, confident, fearless, and absolutely convinced they belonged on the same stage. And yet, when the lights burned brightest, it was Purdy who owned the moment, owned the field, and owned the conversation. This wasn't just about stats. This wasn't about box scores. This was about command, control, and the kind of calm violence that only the best quarterbacks in football history ever master. While the world keeps asking whether Brock Purdy is elite, he just keeps stacking evidence, one throw, one drive, one moment at a time, forcing the league to reckon with a truth it keeps trying to avoid. And the scariest part? He's doing it while the 49ers are battered, bruised, and missing stars all over the field. This wasn't supposed to happen. Not like this. Not against a Bears team playing with nothing to lose. But here we are, and the league better wake up, because the 49ers didn't just win a game last night. They announced themselves as the kings of the NFC. Now let's slow this down for a second and really understand what exploded onto the screen Sunday night, because this wasn't chaos. This was controlled chaos. This was chess disguised as violence. The matchup itself already had all the ingredients of a classic. Caleb Williams on one side, the future, the hype, the arm talent, the swagger. Brock Purdy on the other, the overlooked assassin, the last pick turned franchise cornerstone, still somehow doubted no matter how many times he proves people wrong. From the opening moments, you could feel the tension. The Bears strike first, forcing a turnover, feeding off their defense, feeding off momentum, feeding off belief. And for a second, it felt like maybe this was the night the script flipped. But then the 49ers answered, and they didn't just answer. They responded with authority. Purdy starts carving up space, manipulating defenders, extending plays, doing the little things that don't always show up on highlight reels but absolutely break defenses from the inside out. The game turns into a track meet, then into a heavyweight fight, then into a psychological war. And by the time it ends, the score reads 42-38. But the real story is the transformation happening in real time in front of our eyes. Before we go any deeper, if you're enjoying this breakdown, if you love real football conversations that don't hide behind lazy narratives, make sure you hit that subscribe button and drop a like on the video. It helps the channel grow and keeps these deep dives coming. Now let's talk about what this performance actually means, because the surface level reaction doesn't do it justice. Brock Purdy didn't just play well. He controlled the flow of the entire game. Every time Chicago surged, every time momentum threatened to flip, Purdy calmly reasserted order. Early on, he shook off mistakes, never flinched after turnovers, never let the moment speed him up. That alone separates good quarterbacks from franchise quarterbacks. But then came the layers. The movement in the pocket. The way he manipulated linebackers with his eyes. The way he trusted timing routes before receivers even broke. That's veteran stuff. That's the kind of football IQ you can't teach. And when people say he doesn't have elite physical tools, what they're really saying is they're missing the point. Because elite processing beats elite arm strength when the windows are tight and the game is on the line. Over and over again, Purdy showed that he sees the field differently. He doesn't wait for receivers to be open. He throws them open. He anticipates leverage. He understands spacing. And that's why defenses look confused against him, even when they know what's coming. Meanwhile, on the other side, Caleb Williams was spectacular in his own right. Let's be clear about that. Some of the throws he made were ridiculous. The arm angles, the off-platform flicks, the confidence to attack downfield under pressure. All of it screams superstar potential. There were moments where he looked completely unstoppable, where he reminded everyone why he was hyped the way he was. But this game also revealed something important about growth and timing. Great quarterbacks can dazzle. Elite quarterbacks control outcomes. And in the final moments, when everything narrowed down to one possession, one decision, one throw, it was Purdy who delivered and Williams who came up just inches short. That's not an indictment. It's a snapshot of where both are right now. What makes this performance even more insane is the context surrounding the 49ers. This is not a fully healthy juggernaut. This is a team missing star power across the roster. Key defenders out, offensive weapons sidelined, offensive line shuffled, and yet they continue to function like a machine. That doesn't happen by accident. That happens because the quarterback is processing at an elite level and the coaching staff trusts him completely. Kyle Shanahan isn't simplifying the playbook for Purdy anymore. He's expanding it. He's letting him operate. He's letting him take risks. And Purdy is rewarding that trust with precision and poise. When Rex Ryan calls him the most underrated quarterback in football, it's not hyperbole. It's an indictment of how slow people are to adjust their perceptions. The league spent years telling us that quarterback success has to look a certain way. Big arm, big body, flashy throws. But Purdy keeps rewriting that script. His superpower isn't velocity, it's vision, it's anticipation. It's knowing exactly where to go with the ball before the defense even realizes it's vulnerable. That blind throw everyone keeps talking about, that's not luck. That's elite spatial awareness combined with supreme confidence in timing and scheme. And here's where the conversation gets uncomfortable for a lot of people. If Brock Purdy had been a first-round pick, if he had the physical profile scouts drool over, this season would be talked about in MVP terms. Instead, he's still framed as a system guy, as if the system isn't tailored around his strengths because he's earned that trust. The truth is, systems don't succeed without execution. Schemes don't throw touchdowns. Players do. And Purdy is executing at a level few quarterbacks in the league can match right now. Then there's the broader implication. The 49ers aren't just winning games. They're positioning themselves as the most dangerous team in the NFC. Not because they're flawless, but because they're resilient. They've been punched. They've lost stars. They've been doubted. And yet, they keep standing. They keep scoring. They keep closing. And with home field advantage within reach, the path to the Super Bowl is starting to look very real. This isn't a team peaking early. This is a team finding its most dangerous form at exactly the right time. And look at the contrast. Chicago fought. They belonged. They proved they're not far away. But there's a difference between being competitive and being inevitable. The 49ers feel inevitable right now. Every time the Bears surged, San Francisco answered. Every time doubt crept in, Purdy erased it. That's the mark of a team that knows who it is. So when people ask whether the 49ers are the kings of the NFC, the answer isn't theoretical anymore. It's practical. It's visible. It's backed by film, by results, by resilience, and by a quarterback who refuses to play small. Brock Purdy didn't just win a game. He reshaped a narrative. And until someone proves they can stop him when it matters most, the crown sits firmly in San Francisco. Because this wasn't just a Sunday night thriller, this was a declaration.